Hello, I'm making another video today with the Game Master cartridge being featured again. I'm doing some experimentation. I added a audio out jack to my Game Master cartridge, and I kind of thought it would be neat if you either just plugged a set of speakers into it or just plugged it directly back in through your cassette port, right back in through the audio in. So we're going to demonstrate this with my new music player that I created, and we're going to run this on a 64K Tandy 2 Color Computer 2 with a multi-pack interface. So the program that I designed in assembly language, it uses the upper 4K of RAM for your music file and the player. So this enables the user to be able to multitask and have music playing at the same time. This will be great for games or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and plug this in and we're going to try it out. I'm going to plug it in through the audio in jack. Okay, I'm just going to put this down. Okay, so now we've got that plugged in, we got our SD card in, and we got our Tandy 2. Okay, let's turn this one on first, and we'll turn this one on second. So the great thing about this is I don't hear a humming sound. And the reason why is because you can't hear anything through the cassette jack unless if you type the command audio on. So as soon as I do that, audio on, now you hear the humming. Okay? Boom. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and load my player. Get that on drive 0. Okay, so my player, load M, is machine language. gmcaudio. Okay, so it's loaded. I'm going to execute it. It is running. Okay. Of course you don't hear anything. It's an actual player this time. You'll have to load in your music files, and that's where the SD card comes in. This will be actually pretty cool. I need to protect the memory that it's been loaded in. It's been loaded in the upper 4K of RAM. Normally with disk extended color basic with this SD adapter, you have roughly 22K of RAM. My sound program is going to allocate 4K of that upper RAM, leaving you with 18K for your programs. This is so it can load the music right into memory and just play it from there. That way it runs pretty fast. It doesn't have any problems. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go to my other drive. Drive 0 and... Okay, so I actually made a file that was 4K and I had to modify it. And when I modified it, it somehow became 64K. But it's not going to be a big deal for this because the data inside that file tells the color computer that it's only 4K. So I'm going to go ahead and load that, and as soon as I load it, the neat thing about this file format is it overwrites the player settings for the player that's already loaded into memory. So you can have it automatically start a song, tell it you want it to only play once, tell it what speed you want it at, and etc. Like it's going to be awesome. Okay, so we're going to load M because it is binary, or you know, and this one is test .bin. This will start playing right away. That's how I made the file. I told it to play right away. I did set the speed wrong though. It's a little bit fast, so I'm going to make an adjustment. And since I have it connected through the audio jack, all you have to say is audio on. And it's playing. Okay, I still have access to my drive. Okay, and I should be able to still load basic programs in, providing they're not bigger than 18K. I think you can free up some memory too if you page clear less pages. So if I print memory right now I did not protect the player, which I need to do. So I'm going to go clear 250 and 28,000. Okay, that'll protect the player. Now the player is protected. You don't have to worry about it getting wrecked. I'm going to go ahead and poke a slowdown on that music. E 6, 1, and 3. Okay. So we have the ability to do drive surfing and still have this thing run. Now if you want to call the joystick commands, what do we got? Joy STK, let's go. A equals joy STK 0. This will actually still kick it out, however followed with an audio on, it'll be as if it didn't even happen. It's fast enough that it's not going to cause any problems with the music. Okay. We can mute the music again by just saying audio off. Or you can tell it to actually stop playing. So if I turn it back on, I can poke the player setting. Poke at H6E 60 and 3. So 3, the setting 3 will stop the music and mute the channels. Okay, which is a pretty nice stop feature. A setting of 2 will tell it that it needs to loop the music. A setting of 1 means play once. A setting of 0 will stop it. However, it will not kill the sound, the channels. So you want to use a 3 when you're killing it. If I snooped the memory right now and took a look at it, once you write a 3 to it, it actually rewrites it as a 0 after. If I write 1 in there right now, it'll continue off where it was left off. Yeah, so anyways, I wouldn't mind some feedback for this. I like this idea of having having the multi-pack interface and being able to actually save music files and load them in and have them run in the background. Even if the expense is 4K of RAM, I think that would be okay. If we print memory, we should have about 18K. Okay, pretty close. I used a little bit for that joystick. A equals the joystick value, so that took 1 byte off the memory there. Let's see. I guess if you p clear less pages, say you're only using the low graphics modes, maybe you only need to p clear 2. You print memory from that, and you've got your you got about 21K there. So That still leaves us for 4K for our music file, so I think this is going to be pretty good. Anyways, feedback would be great. Yeah, thanks for watching.